Hi, this is Greg with Lionquestfitness, and in this Mark Thomas holster, and it has been safety checked, is an EMF Great Western Gunfighter made by Pietta in 357, an 1873 Colt clone. Close, maybe not exactly correct, but 4 clicks. This is a beautiful gun. It's got a partial brass frame. It has the case color hardening. It's very, very beautiful. And once again, 357. And I've already been shooting some 357 out of it. Seems to be able to handle some fairly stout rounds. Hear that sound? There is nothing better, no better sound than the sound of an 1873 Colt or Colt clone with the 4 clicks all at one time. Now, why a single action army? Well, for one thing, they're fun. Also, this could be carried hunting. You know, like my Ruger single 6 could be carried for hunting, and as a sidearm for hunting. And they're just plain fun to shoot and helping you to develop your marksmanship. But what happened, I helped Santee of the Arizona Ghost Riders. I helped him do a video on Arizona Ranger Jeff Kidder, and I told the story of how Jeff Kidder died. Only problem was I did not have a single action army, which is what Jeff Kidder carried. So I had to put in its place a Model 10, a Model 15, and a Model 64 Smith & Wesson hand ejector. Now, what a lot of people don't know though is that the hand ejectors actually could have been around during the time of the Arizona Rangers, since they were first introduced in 1899. In fact, I have a 1901 Smith & Wesson hand ejector that was made in 1901, and it's not much different. There are differences, but it's a lot like the Model 10s of the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and early 80s. So anyway, Santee had told me, said, Greg, you really need to get you a single action army. Now obviously first choice would have been 45 Long Colt, but even when ammunition was plentiful, it wasn't that easy to find 45 Long Colt. And I do shoot a lot of 38 and 357, so when I saw this in a local gun store, I said, man, that's the gun for me. Except there was also a Ruger Vaquero in 38 357. And even though I like the action, the 4-click action in the 1873 models, I also really like the action of the Vaqueros and the single 6 and the Ruger Blackhawks, even though it's different and has a transfer bar. And you know, a Ruger Vaquero is going to last a long, long time. And Ruger's customer service is beyond reproach. The only problem was I was looking at $769 versus $449. Also, this is a more beautiful gun. So I had to make a decision. You know, which one, and could I afford either one in times of tight budget? Well, I did sell a Hungarian high power I had, and that helped make up the money to buy this gun. And I'll just have to wait, put the Ruger Vaquero on a someday list. Now, as I've been shooting this gun, the action has really smoothed out. And as I get used to this gun, which it just seems natural to shoot a single action army one-handed, but I'm starting to get a feel for the aim point, and it's a blast. These guns are a lot of fun, and hey, in a pinch, remember, in a pinch, this could be a nightstand gun or even a self-defense carry if that is all you had and all you could afford, or maybe was given, handed down, and you had to have something to protect you. And once again, although 38 is not as plentiful as it used to be, nor is 357, it can still be found. So this is Greg with Lionquest Fitness, reminding you, firearms should be fun.